Hi Libras, this is a general energy reading for the week of June 22nd through the 26th. I will be getting clarity on the situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the World card. So this is around something that had been in the process that you've been working on towards is coming to an end. Something's becoming it's being finished, completed through closure or resolution. For the recent past, you have the Justice card, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Nice. 2 4s back to back. So it looks like you were able to come to terms with a situation through some self-awareness and wanted to bring it into your stagnation on a situation. And really, after being able to accept an unfair outcome, or maybe this could be even a loss in a legal matter, and that's causing you to reunite with someone for stability and happiness. This could also be possibly signing a contract, leading you to celebrate, socialize, connect with friends maybe. For the immediate future, you have the Hangman, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So you were successfully able to let go of something that you've been stuck in. And that's causing you to regain your confidence and really embrace your independence, leading to a show of strength or restraint in a situation. For the immediate outcome, you have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Magician. So you want to, it looks like you're having some issues. You're wanting to bring it into the crisis that's going up in your head, the feelings of worry, stress, fear, whatever is going on. You want to be able to bring that to an end and finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, so that you can take your power back and really escape and gain freedom from what's been keeping you prisoner, what's been keeping you stuck in a certain mindset. And that's causing you to not want to commit to a certain direction or path, leading to using your skill, your intense skill and ability for some intense concentration. You're concentrating a lot on doing something, taking a lot of you. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clear picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the World card, you have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So you're something that you've been working towards. It's coming to an end. This could be because of a lack of options. You had no other options, that it had to come to an end. A lot of this time is because you weren't able to see clearly this before, but now you gain clarity on it. And really bringing it into the situation is really going to open you up to other possibilities and options in your life. But this ending, because of a lack of options, because after not being able to find happiness or satisfaction through compromise, trying to bring it into conflict. For the recent past, for the Justice card, you have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So this unfair outcome or this loss in a legal matter is through compromise or wanting to bring it into conflict, maybe through a lack of resistance to it. You didn't try to resist it because you didn't want to put any more effort into planning, future planning, or a certain decision. For the Four of Wands, you have the King of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're reuniting to create some happiness or stability. Maybe this is a signing of a contract for an opportunity for a new beginning. After being able to accept and come to terms with getting divorced, being single, or maybe even being a absentee father or parent. For the Three of Cups, you have the Devil, the Judgment, and the King of Wands. So you're celebrating, or you're either celebrating on your own or you're celebrating this new life. Time for you to focus on yourself, your own life, your own social life again. After receiving the final judgment regarding gaining freedom from a toxic connection or a toxic situation. For the immediate future, for the Hangman, you have the Queen of Swords, the Sun card, and the Three of Pentacles. So you're able to find successfully accomplish letting go, by maybe surrendering to not wanting to commit to a collaboration or an event. Or you're letting go, you're finally successfully being able to let it go of not wanting to collaborate on an event because maybe you haven't been wanting to gain freedom from your ex. So maybe that was a holdup. For the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Tower, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands. So you're regaining your stability and confidence and really enjoying being independent, alone, single. There's a lot of action here, a lot of fast changes, a lot of action, communication. Because you opened yourself up to abundance or maybe even growth through your resistance to change or delaying of the inevitable. For the Strength card, you have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So this show of strength or restraint regarding moving forward with something, to complete something. After having gained a new beginning or a renewed interest and opportunity for passion or enthusiasm for life. After some social activities or connecting with friends. For the immediate outcome, for the Eight of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. So you're focusing on bringing it into all what's going on in your head and really see the end of the light, see the light at the end of the tunnel, so that you can really take your power back and gain freedom from what's keeping you stuck. That led to a continued lack of enthusiasm or interest, maybe pessimism, and it could have led to some type of setback to a new idea or a new venture for you. After you drop the illusion of maybe being happy-go-lucky and you reveal the truth on something that you've been hiding regarding your trust issues because of broken promises, maybe your divorce. For the Eight of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel and bring it into all your stress and worry that you've been dealing with. Your deep unhappiness causes you not to want to commit to a certain path or direction right now, because you might be still clinging to your ex, this uncaring and unsupportive partner. You might be trying to escape them, but it looks like you're still clinging to that connection, even though you are trying to escape it. After they could have had an affair with someone in the past. Or maybe it was you, possibly. And that's leading to some serious concentration on your part. Leading to Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. This intense concentration through a show of strength and willpower. So that you can, by creating positive changes this could be through repeated thoughts or behaviors, hoping to create positive change in a situation so that you can move on from the situation. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice for the Libras watching? love. Open your heart to receive. Love is on its way. You are more cherished than you can possibly know. It's a day for rejoicing. You're a sacred vessel for eternal love to flow through. There's nothing that you need to do to deserve this love. Who you are is enough. Let it flow to you, for you are the beloved just as you are. All of your life's experiences are part of a spiritual evolution toward the realization that we are all love. The Creator is love, and in your essence, so are you. In the matters of romance, all is healing or is already healed on the inner planes. Your beloved is nearby, so be open. Your angels, guides, spirit guardians, and allies adore and cherish you always and forever. And if you're looking for an affirmation for this week, I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. It looks like new love is heading your way. And don't forget to love yourself. And that is it for the Libra reading, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.